Hello? It appears I found you. If not, I'm probably just wasting my time with this call, but it's worth a try. So, your name is John? I think it's John. Well, my name is Peter, and I'm a former night guard of Freddy Fazbear's. And as far as I know, you have never met me, but you are just asleep and this is me. Everything mind I can find can help us to get out of here. So I'm gonna try to keep you all together, John. I can't protect you, but I might have some useful information on what to do when they wake up. And by they, I'm talking about your childhood friends. Now, choice start rethinking how you can name them after they were killed back in the 80s. It's pretty simple answer. You are also dead, John. No, I'm not joking. I'm unsure of how you died, but I bet you definitely made a mistake by doing so. I think I should probably explain myself here, so let me hurry up. You might have already noticed that this place probably looks familiar to you, and there is a good reason for that. This is Fredbear's family diner. Kinda. To be exact, it's the Eternal Purgatory. Your memory had its own effect on this place, so for you it probably looks like a mix of wherever you last worked or lived. On that, we are pretty lucky. Your arrival could bring much more worse influence on this place. But that is trivia you don't need to know about. What you do need to know about is that this Eternal Purgatory could potentially be escaped from, and that I have a plan of how to do so. However, you do need to assist me on this, and it's not quite right. I'll explain it to you tomorrow. But for now, it's an important step for you to walk onto the office table with a fan that's located next to you and get the audio tape that is in there. You'll need this if you wanna escape from here. However, it appears that we are really running short on time and I should really hurry and explain to you what to do against your friends. If any of your friends come to your security office, you're gonna experience them from a more hostile side. See, I currently don't know exactly what happened to them, but I know something really weird must have happened to their spirits. They are pretty messed up and broken, and I don't think they are very mentally stable. Not sure if they will summon your first night. You are here for the first time and they might not notice you, but if someone does, it will be Freddy. That brown bear with that giant head. He's the first one to break the ice. His vision is blurry, so when he comes, act like you're supposed to if you wanna stay alive. See him in the window, run to the other side and he will disappear. He'll think that you left the office and will disappear too, since the glass is cloudy and he is blind enough to fall for that. But to make it work, you need to let him see yourself first. Otherwise, he'll simply enter your office and there will be nothing you could do. He's at your left doorway. Things get much worse. He now clearly sees you, so the only method you could use is to stare at him and pray for God, so the Freddy will consider you as a subject. You'll be in much more trouble if you make even the slightest noise, as Freddy will have much more doubts about your existence and stay here much longer than he's supposed to. On the following night you understand why he's such a pain in the back. But there are some good news, however, because they only act from 10 PM to 7 AM. This place for some other day-night cycle, which I still could not understand, so stay in guard. Also, I hope that your friends would not be as hostile but it's more likely they would not remember you at all. All they really want from you now is... Gotta leave you now, or else one of them will get me. Stupid pursuit, I will talk to you later. Okay, I'm back. Hope you're able to go through the first night. Second night will be more complex. I hope you made some peace with your thoughts. Okay, where have I left off? Alright. The thing they want from you, which is only a piece puzzle theory, is the thing that your soul consists of. The plasma, to be exact. From what I was able to make out, They look so disgusting because of someone who was trying to fill them up. What I mean, soul which is able to connect with the real world contain much more plasma than the don't one. We are all here in this purgatory, having no exit to the real world means that we are havoc comparing to the other souls which are roving around the earth, finishing what they have begun. Back to the talk. Some manifestations have been done to the souls of your friends with the goal of sending them back to Earth, but absolutely all attempts have failed miserably in doing so. That answers the question of why they look so terribly, to say the least. Now they are in need of the plasma source so as to finally leave this place once and for all. And that's when we make our appearance. We, two unarmed souls of adults containing much more plasma than children's souls, which make us potential feast to them. They possibly don't even recognize us as people. They only search the way to finish their businesses or maybe see their relatives. Could we blame them for this? Why am I asking this? I'm just recording a message. Damn it, Peter! Make yourself together! Anyways, talking about the new threats. There will be two this time. First one, some bear, which I could not recognize, but the manifestations done on him have made some use. He'll be glitching out of reality, so I gave him a name of... Am I real? Clever? I don't think so. The main thing about him is that he hasn't gone completely mad and could still recognize us as people. He will sometimes say the number of the camera he is at. Just click on this camera and it will calm him down and switch to his stable form. If you won't do so, however, his concerns will grow more and more until he'll completely lose it and come to your office to give you some bad time. The second threat is Chica, that hen with a cupcake. No, her. Unlike the Emerald, had lost her mind completely, so it is the same as with Freddy's, except for the fact that she can't see by herself, unlike the cupcake, which is a part of her soul actually. Fortunately for us, she's even less stable than Freddy and Emerald, and there comes one kind of gimmick of that purgatory. You see, we are supposed to be in other dimensions, and only through this course we can talk, but the manifestations that were made on your friends have allowed them to travel across the other dimensions. And here comes the best part. Defensive mechanism that will send you and the other creature which you are staring at to their home dimensions. If you see her, run to the other side and stare at her until she leaves. She might also send her cupcake after you. Just run back to the other side with the computer. Keep in mind that she is really irritated by any sounds or visual contacts. So when you see her, don't stare at her or turn on your computer. Remember the plan that I mentioned? It's still in development, but I know that there are tapes lying around on the cameras. If you see one, click on it with your mouse and take them in the morning. I sincerely hope that you took the tape yesterday. Don't think too much about the things that you have just heard. They might be wandering around already.